What's up, people? Huyu ni Annette Kawera. You're watching Energy Base on Kass TV.
It's gonna cost you some money just to listen to me. I grew up in Inglewood, the son of 2 Africans, but I represented like the Pope rep the Vatican. You are now watching Energy Base. Keep it locked, all right?
My real names are Jackson Getru Makini, the first. No, not the first. Jackson Getru Makini. Those are my government names. Prezzo is a name that came about because I had ever since I was a youngin', when I was a young child, I was the kind of person to take, control of situations. And so because of my leadership and my charisma qualities ever since I was a small boy, my close friends, they just nicknamed me President. And then we shortened it to prezzo, just to fit with our age group. Yeah, it's slang. Prezzo is slang for president. And then you have prezzo as well. It means like price in Italian, in Italiano. So, beautiful things popping and little things stopping.
I'm talking about my town. I'm talking about my town. I'm talking about my town, my town, my town. Mombasa, Nairobi. Mombasa, Nairobi. My city, my town. This is how we do it. This is how we get down. My city, my town. This is how we do it. This is how we get down. Karibu Nairobi, where we don't play. We got the mirror selling gomba every day. How many killer weekend in my city? Who on your phone? All night long, was it fun to the break of dawn? Shorties walking around, spotting them thongs. 5 in the morning, singing a happy song. No matter what, believe that brother in Nairobi is where you gon' find me. Wilding out and with the rest of Nairobians. Valley lounging, skylaxing. Don't matter, even parking like pimpin'. Kila nazi na burudika na mboko ya mnazi nikoi kwa buibui tuzila tuitui kila siku kuna niamba ya jui salamu alaikum salam karibia hikaram samaka kupaka pilau mlati ya dam tarbush biryani kuku sikia utamu wenye beach party na potezea na mashori na tokezea na watoto wa kimanga wote wamegaga mgongoni hina mkonon swaga by the beaches, we love the cool breeze. Holidays, blow hella, wageni wache wapone machis. Land of my birth, Mombasa, mji wa raha na anasa. We utakoma, chakacha na msondo ngoma. Kenya's capital city, Nairobi is the place to be. Sip some pili, gotta go from Shatta, what's the deal? What's the deal? I'm in Mercury. Nimetuliza Bella V na Bill CV. Okay, walk behind my cheese and my bread and enjoy the cool breeze.
This was like when we finished high school. That was probably around 1997. 1997, when I finished high school, we started like Cash Money Brothers. Cash Money Brothers was like consisted of myself, the late Firoz Hirji, that's Naziz's brother, the late Oscar. You know, they passed away in a car accident, rest in peace. And a couple of other people, like a couple of other members that we had. I went to Langata Junior, you know, for primary, class 1 to class 6. And then I moved like to a different school called Greensteads. Greensteads was a GCSE school, so they moved me from class 6 to Form 1. You know, Form 1, I did that till Form 5, and then I went to Braeburn for my O-levels. When I finished Braeburn, I joined CMC Flying School in Wilson Airport. You know, did flying for some time, and then I flew to Canada. I did like, you know, business management administration in Canada, and carried on with some of my aviation there too. I used to listen to a lot of music. You know, I grew up in Isli, so the environment around me, there was so much music being played, like in the matatus, in my friends' houses, you know, like the neighbors. And so it was just a musical background that I had with me since I was a kid, since as far as I can remember, back in those breakdance days. You know, and then what happened was, when I finished, when I was in Langata, like, you know, we used to record, but then just record for our own sake, like for our own hobby, you know, give it to a couple of your friends to listen to your demos. And at that time too, like the music industry in Kenya hadn't really, you know, taken off. So I had an agreement with my mom that I'd have to finish school first in order for me to, you know, pursue my musical career. So as soon as I came back from Canada, trust me, man, I just tightened up my laces and I went for it. When I went for it, you know, like there was no hurdles, you know, like I believe I was a natural born star, man, whether people like it or not. The people who don't like it are just people who are just in denial.
You're the natural.
Yeah, I'm the natural, you know. And keeping in mind, like, I brought like the show into this business. You know, anybody who wants to differ can feel free and be my guest, but you know, it's there, the blueprints are there. I brought the show into this business, and I'm still keeping it going on. You know, whatever I do, I try and do it to the best of my ability. You know, I went in for Big Brother, a lot of people, like, you know, doubted me. A lot of people were like, yeah, you know, we're gonna give the idiot 1 week. That 1 week, man, was like till the very last minute. Why? Because I was born for things like this. Big Brother was like a challenge for me. You know, it was a time of a lifetime, so to speak, because here I am going about my own business, and then I received this call. Next thing you know, like, they want me to go for the show. You know, I look at life from different angles, you know, and I don't believe like things happen coincidentally. I believe every small thing in this world happens for a reason. So the reason why they called me was because they knew that there's that star inside me that needs to just shine bright. And I needed that platform because I had already captured like the Eastern Africa, the East African market. You know, as an artist, you know, you want to spread like your wings and cross borders. So what I did was I used the Big Brother platform spread my wings and fly. Now your boy Prezzo is a household name across the globe.
Me wanna, say me wanna, she be wanting something. Me wanna, me wanna, say me wanna, she be wanting something. Me wanna, ba get it wa, get it wa, get it wa, get it wa, ba get it wa, get it wa, get it wa. What's up? It's your boy Rap Excellency Prezzo. You're locked on Energy Base, Kass TV. Hold it down like always. Come a cow, come a dow. Bre! What the hell? Prezzo, me wanna lick her, say me wanna lick her. She be wanting something nasty. Me wanna lick her, me wanna lick her, say me wanna lick her. She be wanting something nasty. Me wanna lick her. Get it wa, 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 get it wa. Me wanna go downtown, so me go downtown. Me wanna go downtown, so me go downtown. Prezzo, yeah. See, as a black guy, no darling, in the club, party something. Need some shorties for my homies, so I call them sexy.
A proper studio, that is, would be like when 2003, if I'm not wrong. A proper studio, I'm talking about like Ted Josiah's studio. He had a studio called Blue Zebra. And, you know, shout out to my brother Waire. Waire was kind enough to like host me there. And that's when we recorded 2 songs. We did Naleta Action and Malaika Mama. Malaika Mama was actually graced by Waire. Naleta Action was produced by Waire. So that was my first time in the studio. And you know, ever since that day, you know, it was just magical. Everything just worked out the way it was supposed to. You saw right through me, bro. Naleta Action was just, you know, something to let people know that, you know, there's a new kid in town. I remember so well back in those days, like, you know, if you dressed the way I dressed at that time, if you had bling and everything, you know, if you sagged your pants, you automatically considered a Barbie, you know, Babylon. For me, it didn't really, like, you know, stop me, because I knew what my achievements were. And what I do is I open up doors and I leave them open. If you look like at majority of these artists, you know, they're actually following on that Prezzo trend. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind, you know, all I'm saying is just give props where it's due. Give respect where it's due, you know, but don't come later on and, you know, you're actually following my steps and then you try and act like you're the man and everything. It doesn't work like that. Like, you know, you always gotta respect the teacher. In this case, I'm the teacher and you're the prefect. I'm trying to divert like all the attention from my jewelry and everything, and I want people to take time and listen to my music, you see.
And keep in mind that, you know, this is something that I've been doing since the 90s.
You see, things like things like what? Things like number plates, customized number plates. I did that back in 1997. My first car from high school had Ngechu written on it. I got Ngechu on my arms, you see. And so I open up the doors and I leave them open. So by the time people catch up, you know, I'm really on to the next one. And I believe, like, you know, competition is healthy, you know. So right now, like before, I didn't have as many tattoos as I have right now, you know, but I had so much bling. So I've been there, done that. I washed the t-shirt, it faded, so I'm on to the next one. The concept, what happens is we would be in the studio with like, you know, a couple of people, you know. I always like to call, like, you know, my #1 critics, so they can actually, you know, give me some of that constructive criticism. Ladies and gentlemen, the president doesn't mind, you know, your criticism as long as it's constructive criticism. You know, don't just speak for the sake of, you know, making noise. If you want to, like, you know, correct me, you know, let it be constructive criticism. That way, you know, you'll bring out the best of me, you know. I sit down with a couple of people, we let the track play, and then after that, you know, like, great minds, you know, like an idea normally pops up. Sometimes maybe I could be like at home and I can't really sleep. You know, if I wake up, my mind is always fresh, like early in the morning. When I'm, you know, up early, you know, and I grab my iPad, trust me, man, I'm gonna definitely come up with some crazy ideas. And mostly I like to record at night because, you know, night hours is always peaceful and calm. There's no, like, you know, horns from the matatos, like. All my tattoos have meanings, you know, like only a fool out there would go and just get tattoos without any meaning, because these are things that stay with you for life. So all my tattoos have meanings, you know, like I'm like a walking billboard, so to speak, you know. I have tattoos of everybody who means something to me in this world, you know. I got my daughter's footprints there. You know, it says, "My Princess Zari Boke Makini," I named after my daughter. I mean my mother, sorry. Footprints to my heart. You see, she was 6 months old when I had this prince. And then I have true heroes here. This is a dedication to my country. I'm patriotic like that. Anybody who watched Big Brother would tell that, you know, I'm patriotic like that because I always keep my flag close to me. So that's Mau Mau, you know, true heroes. It's got like the Kenyan map on it and 2 arms like breaking a chain, cuffs, handcuffs, to show like a symbol of freedom. And then over here I have, you know, I'm African all the way to the core. You know, I have Mama Africa. You know what I'm saying? I have a prayer for my mom here. You know, Malaika Mama, the song that I told you about before. That's a prayer for my mom. I took it off that record, you know. Then here, you know, this is a brand name. Yeah, this is a brand name. So, you know, it's something that you have to be proud of. Yeah, I got Ngechu right here. You know, Ngechu is my surname. You know, I got this Ace of Spades. This Ace of Spades, you know, it's a dedication to somebody special. You know, that person always told me, like, you know, I'm a star, so Ace of Spades always. I have my dad's tattoo here. I wish I knew, you know, I would have probably not come with my top one, but that one for my pops, like everybody has seen it, you know. So in a nutshell, I got one here. I don't know if you can get it, you know. This here, it symbolizes something as well, you know. It's a tribal tattoo, like, and I have 254 Damu written on it, but in Roman numbers, so nobody would actually know. If you ask somebody to put like 254 in Roman numbers, they wouldn't do it. Everything of mine is, whatever I do, you know, like I said before, you know, I try and do it to the best of my ability. A lot of people misunderstand me, you know, but then at least, you know, after that whole situation for Big Brother, people actually got to see the other side of Prezzo, and, you know, with the results, they were impressed by that.
For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. My love for you is true, my love for you is real, my love for you is for sure. Every time that I speak, every time that clock ticks, my love remains for sure. Every day that I wake, every breath that I take, my love will be for sure. Na chochote utakacho nitakupa Gor Mahia niwe mazeni for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. My love is real. Nilikuwa pale engine kakuona with your girls ukicheka. Hata kudeka nilikuwa kwenye free nikichuka ngeta. Nikanibamba nikakuweka kwa sekta. Tangu siku ya kwanza nimetafuta dem rembo kama wewe but sikupata. Lakini sasa mazee nimepata na sitakuacha nipate number. Girl, what's your name, where you come from? Are you living with a man or you been living on your own? Cause I've been mentioned, women aware. Kila siku every day make love for she's a my love. My love for you is true, my love for you is real, my love for you is for sure. Every time that I speak, every time that clock ticks, my love remains for sure. Every day that I wake, every breath that I take, my love will be for sure. Na chochote utakacho nitakupa Gor Mahia niwe mazeni for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. My love is real. You what I mean? The satisfaction guarantee. Women in CMBPREZ. Oh, and I'm the king. Oh yes, baby girl, you could be my queen. Na mambo bado hapa ni mwanzo. Kwa hivyo kitupa mbao shauri yako. How does it sound? Me and you across the globe. How does it sound? Me and you did bingo. How does it sound? We both go away, you know. Together we stand divided, we fall and straw. How does it sound? And you know I get down like my hit single. Shorty, come let's get down and make all them haters bow down. Tell them we don't care, to us they're nothing but clowns.
Tell them now.
Tell them we don't care, to us they're nothing but clowns.
Usiwe na hofu mami. Kwenye bawa zangu mimi nitakutunza we. Kwenye bawa zangu mimi nitakutunza we.
My love for you is true, my love for you is real, my love for you is for sure. Every time that I speak, every time that clock ticks, my love remains for sure. Every day that I wake, every breath that I take, my love will be for sure. Na chochote utakacho nitakupa Gor Mahia niwe mazeni for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. My love is real.
Since the day I laid my eyes on you, I said I do. I doubted yes, but can't take my eyes off you. I thought I could. I said you my pretty, for sure, for sure. Yeah, you my lady, for sure, for sure. You my lady,
You my baby.
for sure, baby.
And you know what?
Yes, you make me better.
Yeah. My love for you is true, my love for you is real, my love for you is for sure. Every time that I speak, every time that clock ticks, my love remains for sure. Every day that I wake, every breath that I take, my love will be for sure. Na chochote utakacho nitakupa Gor Mahia niwe mazeni for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. My love is real. My love for you is for sure. My love remains for sure. My love will be for sure.
Yes, you make me better.
For sure, for sure. For sure. My love is real.
work on brands, you know, and when you talk about Prezzo, like Prezzo is not just a musician, you know, Prezzo is an entertainer. Prezzo does acting, you know, Prezzo does rapping, Prezzo does singing. I'm all round. So I'm proud, and I thank God, and I thank my mom, I thank all those who supported me, my fans, because they helped me make Prezzo a household name. There's no greater achievement than that. I remember when I was starting like the whole, you know, industry, I asked my mom over and over again, I'm like, are you sure I'm going to make it? And she said, just put your faith in God and stay humble. You know, so I put my faith in God. I tried to stay humble, but I couldn't. I'm sorry. And, you know, it just took off. Everything else is materialistic, you know, materialistic things come and go, you know. But through that brand Prezzo, you know, like, it's brought in a lot of income, you know. I'm in a position whereby I help out people through that brand name Prezzo, you know, and there's no other fine feeling than giving back to your people. See, the difference between me and them is I don't talk about my charity stuff. But some people, you know, if the cameras are not rolling, they're not going to donate a dime. It's a shame. Tell you the truth, like the achievements are just too many, you know. I won, like, ever since 2003, I won Best Dressed Celebrity for 3 years in a row, up until, you know, Chabos had to take that thing down. You know, I walked away with the Hall of Fame for that, you know. The achievements are too many. Like, honestly, I cannot lay them down because they're just too many. You see, when you have very few achievements, then you can just say, I was this, I was that, I was this. Thank you. But then now, a brother like the president, the achievements are too many. Not to forget, you know, the one campaign ambassadorship that I got, you know, from Big Brother. And, you know, the list goes on and on. And this is just the beginning. You know, a lot of people say that sky is the limit. I say sky is my beginning point. You know, that's where sky is not the limit. It's my beginning point. That's where I begin. And then now I keep aiming up high. Then I'm gonna reach the sky. Challenges, honestly, like I'm totally blessed, you know, like the tattoo on my chest. Totally blessed, like the tattoo on my chest, because I haven't really come across any challenges. The only challenges that I would come across is just negative energy, you know. And I'm the kind of person, I don't tolerate negative energy. You know, it's contagious. And I don't like negative energy. So the people who give you this negative energy are actually lovers in disguise, but I just tend to stay away from them because, like I said, it's very, very contagious. So for me, I thank God there's not been any challenges at all, coming and think about it. But then again, I guess it's because, you know, it's the president. Moments whereby I've lost, like, you know, my loved ones. People like the late Firoz, you know. Because me and Firoz, like, we were like Chanda and Peti, and, you know, whatever, there's not even one day that went without us guys like hooking up. It was protocol. He wakes up, or I wake up, I go pick him up, or vice versa, he comes and picks me up. So those are the kind of challenges that I would face. And that's why at a certain particular point in time, I was quiet, you know, around 2006 there when all this stuff happened. You know, I was quiet because it was a bitter pill to swallow for me. But other than that, you know, like, say, you know, I'm one of the artists who've actually gone through a lot of media brutality, but that doesn't faze me because, you know, it's entertainment, so everybody has a right to their own opinion. No challenges really. The only challenges are just the people who I lost, because I can't really mend that, you know, I can't take that back. You know, that we just leave it to God. But anything else in this world cannot faze me, you know. industry has changed a lot. You know, one thing I need to put out there is that if you see an artist who's been there for close to a decade, you know, please give that artist respect. Be it, you know, like Prezzo, be it like Nameless, be it Nonini Juakali, you know, Waire, Nazizi, you know, all the people who have been there and are still afloat, you know, give them the props that they deserve, because getting to number one is very easy, but then maintaining that level of being number one is not easy, you know. So the industry has changed, you know, we have so many new faces right now, which is a plus because, like I said before, competition is always healthy. And right now, I believe, you know, those artists who have paid their dues are actually getting what they deserve, you know, financially wise. You know, so it goes to show that hard work does pay off. And definitely the industry is way different. We're shooting much more expensive videos than we used to before. You know, not just anything can slide like that, you know. We're trying to keep up as well with our African competitors as well. The media and the fans, you know, there's always love, you know. As long as you give the fans what they need, you know, and you stay relevant, they will always support you, you know. The media also supports music because without us, there's no them. And without them, there's no us. So it's a win-win situation. We all need each other, you know. It's mad love and support from the media and the fans. And I appreciate that. Yeah, you see, the thing is, I tried working with a couple of artists when I opened my label, which is Makini Music. Problem is, you know, you try and work with people, but then people, they expect to build Rome in a day, you know, and it's impossible because we all know, like, it's common sense, you know, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. So I'm the kind of person, you know, like, respect is very important, number one, and number two, respect is very important. So when I feel like there's that negative energy again, I just let it slide. So we're still out there scouting, you know, if we find somebody who's worth it and we can invest, because this is a business. If I put in money on you, you know, like, you have to assure me that my money is going to come back and we're all going to have something to eat, you see.
Yeah. Let's go. Kama ni nyumba ntanunua, gari utakaoendeshane, roses na matext kwako ntasend, hope and pray to Allah that our love will last till the end. Napenda your sexy smile, your eyes, your thighs, penda jinsi unavyoluka, mtende no lies. Nikikuita baby niite mpenzi, nikisema nakupenda sema unanipenda tu.
Penzi lako kwangu bakubwa, umenishika kimahaba, wendo wangu mahabuba, bila we nitanguka mimi. Cheka kweli uko juu. Mrembo, yeah.
mapenzi tele, pamoja mimi na wewe tunasonga mbele. Baraka twazipokea tele, kila tunachofanya ni lazima tuseme. Sitaji mwingine isipokuwa we, achana nao hane we tusepe. Tule bata yani mpaka wafyate, full kipupu yani mpaka wadate.
Dance lako kwangu bakubwa, menishika kimahaba, wendo wangu mahabuba. Bila we nitanguka mimi. Mimi nawe tushikane, tusachane milele. Mimi nawe tushikane, tusachane milele. Wako nimekula kiapo, bila mimi sipo. Wako nimekula kiapo, bila mimi sipo.
Ali B prezzo, sisi na nye, nasema mimi na we, sisi na nye, mimi na we, we homeboys crazy.
Wyrie inspired me. I'm the kind of person, I always give props where it's due. You know, it never makes me less of a man to say that so-and-so is the one who actually, you know, put me where I'm at right now. I've said this one too many times in all my interviews, like, Wyrie is that one person who hosted me when nobody else wanted to. I remember talking to Wyrie, and you know, the guy wasn't even hesitant, you know. He was very helpful, keeping in mind it was my first time in the studio, so all respect to Wyrie, the love child. You know, I said before the camera started rolling, you know, a lot of people mistook like my silence for weakness. And you know, for that they went like thumping their chests. But then you see, now I'm back, it's RIP. I'm sorry, you know. I'm good at what I do. I believe in myself, and you know, sky is the beginning point, like I said. I'm here now. I know hard work always pays off, you know. I'm just trying to put like, you know, my faith in God and stay humble.
What's up, people? Huyu ni Annette Kawera. You're watching Energy Base on Kass TV.
It's gonna cost you some money just to listen to me. I grew up in Inglewood, the son of 2 Africans, but I represented like the Pope rep the Vatican. You are now watching Energy Base. Keep it locked, all right?